Yeah. It's your boy Kevon, and we here with Tampa, and we on the industry's most wanted podcast. Get at your boy.
I've been in the streets all day, yeah. Trap I stay, yeah. Tryna get paid, whole lot of money in the bank. Shoot that little stank. Ryan in Columbus, I stay with the Glock on me. I don't wanna use it, but I just might use it. You know that I do it, I want in the head, yeah. I'm making these plays, serving these days. I'm making the money for serving these.
What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. I got Columbus GA in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah. Nothing much, Tampa. I just out here trying to make a hustle, trying to get some money in here, trying to show the people the right way to do it. You ain't got to always do nothing crazy out here.
Facts. Big Kevon in the building.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Give me some love, man.
Most definitely.
You came through with the good energy, positive vibes. You brought your guys with you tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to get my guys here. It was a I just want to give you a huge thank you for having me on the show.
Of course.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. You did your thing at the showcase. And thank you for being there. That was my birthday bash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so.
we was turned up, most definitely. Run it back.
I'm a big OG now. So you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. But again, you know, I want you to go ahead and give us that like official introduction. Break it all the way down because I know you do more than just an artist. What else you got going on? You got kids, you a father, what's up?
Like right now, really I'm just trying to push my music, push my single, and at the same time show my son that it takes hard work to do whatever you want to do, because like he's big into basketball. He's LeBron James to the end.
He a hooper?
Yeah. He want to be. I get to it, but I'm just trying to show him it takes more than just getting on the court. You got to do practice. Everything come with practice.
100%.
No matter what, if it's you trying to build a clothing brand, you got your creek cut. You got to learn everything.
Absolutely.
Practice.
That's right. The harder you work at it, the better you're going to get. You know, It's with anything in life. Absolutely. So how old is your son?
Oh, he 8 now.
Oh, okay. He a big 8, huh?
Yeah, big 8. He want to be 21 already.
Trust me, I already know how that goes. I raised a boy by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, he an adult now. But yeah, I totally understand. You want to see the best for them.
Yeah.
You want to see them do better than you, right?
They'll definitely do better than me.
Yeah, my son is doing better than me, slick. But you know, I'm happy for him. You know.
I would say that just means you gonna get it on the back end.
Facts, exactly. And you guys wished him a happy birthday on that night, because that was his actual birthday that night. So I appreciate that as well. Did you grow up in Columbus?
No, I actually grew up in the 229.
Okay.
Yeah, I was from a little small city called Ashburn, Georgia.
Got you.
Most definitely.
Is that near Savannah?
No. It's over there, not far from Tifton.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
Like going towards Valdosta.
If you blink, you'll miss it.
Listen, I knew DJ EJ from Tifton, Georgia.
I about to say, yeah, but from Ashburn, I went to Sylvester, that's Worth County.
Okay.
Then from there, I went to the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 8 years in the military. That was smooth.
Really?
Yeah, I did 8 years.
But you look like, honestly, you look like you about 22, man.
I went straight out of high school.
But still.
That means when I get old, I'm still be young.
Nah, but that's the way to do it, though.
Yeah.
I think it's better to not take downtime and just go straight in if it's feasible for you, you know, depending on everybody's circumstances. What made you decide military was the route you wanted to go? Because,
like, straight out of high school, my son was born, and I was like, I got to do something.
Yeah, understood.
You know, I can't just be out here on these streets and, you know, laying him down.
Yeah. Because
I was like, you know, my dad, he was around, but, you know, I feel like he could have been around a little more, but
yeah, he
was there. So I just wanted to give him that piece of me all the time. Like, hey, I'm here for you if you need anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is.
I get it. I understand. So did you do your basic training in Columbus, or did they send you somewhere else?
No, I did my basic training in Fort Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's South Carolina.
Got you. Understood. Yeah. My son did his basic in Columbus, Georgia, so I was back and forth during that little time, rolling up every time I could see him.
That son don't be playing with you either when you out there. That son do not be playing.
Facts, absolutely. So were you into music before you went into the military?
Really and truly, I dibbled and dabbled in music, but once I got in the military, that really changed my perspective.
Yeah.
Because, like, as far as going away from everybody who I grew up with and knew Like, I wasn't one of them people out of high school. I still had my friends around me. I had to meet a whole new group of people.
Yeah, for sure.
So that gave me opportunity to just sit back and just listen to music. It got me through certain times.
Yes.
Like, it wasn't just no certain genre, because by being in the military, I was able to give music from New York, from the drill music to down south to different types of soul artists.
Yeah.
So that, I feel like that helped a lot as far as my wanting to pursue the music industry, just to give somebody that opportunity to be like, oh, when they hear my songs, just be like, okay, yeah, everything gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're making music to really inspire other people.
Yeah, just to bring the energy up. You know, you don't want to be sad. Nobody wants to be down.
Facts, we sure don't.
Life ain't gonna be all rainbows and
flowers and smiley faces.
Yeah, it ain't like that all 24/7.
No, it's definitely not.
That's how you want it, but it ain't like that 24/7. So when reality hits, you know, you need something to get you back in the game, pretty much.
I agree. And even if someone like is not in the music industry, music is still that outlet for a lot of people, because it's like that universal language. They may not all enjoy the same genre.
Yeah.
But everybody likes some form of music, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, who were some of your influences, you know, or not necessarily influences, but who did you enjoy listening to growing up?
My top artists growing up, I would have to say I was huge on Dolph.
Okay.
R.I.P. Dolph.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dolph. I was huge on Dolph.
Yeah.
Like, that was my first actual artist that I really wanted to follow. Like, oh, man, he dropping something else.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropping something else. And like, once I got on the Dolph, that opened it up. Then that's when, like, I started really listening to more of like the Memphis sound.
Yeah.
And starting to really, you know, like, rock with a lot of the Memphis rappers and they sound. Like, that's where I prefer to listen to as far as me when it comes to rap.
I agree. Memphis is on fire right now. Like, let me just say, Memphis has been on fire for years, right?
Yeah.
You know, taking it all the way back.
36 Mafia.
Yeah, Project Pat is my personal homie. I've known him for a long time. Playa Fly, that's my homie. Like, I've really been able to connect with a lot of these legends, and they're still doing their thing. Yep. Juicy J, you know what I'm saying? And then fast forwarding, of course, Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo and Glorilla, and the list goes on. There's Dolph, of course, you know, long live Dolph. It's just like, Memphis on fire. So Atlanta, I'm just saying y'all better watch out, because Memphis is doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Columbus, we on the way too.
No, absolutely. Listen, you guys are there. I really think that Columbus is there. It's just going to take the right people to see you and get behind you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I about to say, like you say, the market ain't like it is in the A.
No, it's definitely not. I felt that when I used to come down there. It's definitely a smaller market, but there's a lot of talent out there.
Definitely.
Fortunately, it's only a couple-hour drive for you to come out here to the A and rock with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know I'm out here. Anytime you invite me, I'm coming.
No, for real. Absolutely. We're doing our next event in August. It's going to be Bigger's birthday bash, so definitely got to pull up for that
in
one.
The A?
Yeah, it's going to be at the same spot.
I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in the A.
Yeah, he's right now, he's doing a street and greet tour, so he's moving around like from city to city, you know, doing different stuff. He's actually going to be in my city the 11th, but unfortunately I can't go. I'm in the midst of doing physical therapy right now, so I can't miss it, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah. But yeah, he gonna be in Tampa, you know what I'm saying, and some other spots. So what do you guys got going on in your city right now? Is there, you know, I know, like I asked you about Quentin Miles, he does his events. Is there other stuff going on out there?
I was about to say, actually, speaking of that, the award show is coming up soon. I want to say it's within like the next month or two.
I'm not even sure. He had asked me to host it, but I had to decline because I got stuff going on. But yeah. Yeah,
I about to say the award show should be within the next 2 months. They already dropping the flyers for it and everything.
Yeah.
So as far as Columbus, that's really the top thing that's going on. But, you know, certain places are still having like artists come perform on Thursdays. Then you got the Flame where you can go, you know, kick it, get your music played. You know, that's all it is, really.
So let me ask you this, and I just want you to keep it all the way G, because I hope that some of these DJs see this.
Okay.
Are the DJs in Columbus, Georgia, supporting independent artists? Keep it real.
You have some out there. It's like everywhere else. You have some that's supporting the artist, then you have some that really just like, if you ain't mainstream, I ain't playing you.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah, but like, you know, it all depends, and you gotta like with everything, you gotta work your way in there. You gotta talk to them. You gotta actually get to know them. You can't just walk up to them, hey man, play my song. You know,
right?
Like you don't want nobody just walking
They
up
might
to you
get security,
like
kick you out.
Yeah, like it's levels to it, like everything. Like nothing happens overnight. You gotta go network. You gotta build those connections.
Yeah.
Like if you ask a DJ to play your song one night, he don't play it. Hey, that don't mean stop asking.
Absolutely. A lot of times you just got to throw him a little dub or something. You know what I'm saying? Buy him a drink.
After a while, he'll get tired of you asking every time you come in there. Oh, he in here again.
Like, oh man, here he comes. Let me put my shades on. Maybe he won't see me now. Let me ask you this. On the flip side of that, you as an artist, have you been doing DJ drops?
No, I really need to get into that.
Yes, you do.
Because my thing is, like, I've only been rapping for like a year and a half.
I got you.
So it's really just building up, and I'm trying to find like the right connections, the right way, because there's a lot of people in the music game who just playing.
Yeah.
You know, they just want your money.
I already know.
So, you know, like it's a lot of crooks out there.
Yeah.
It's scammers everywhere.
No, that's facts, especially here in Atlanta.
I say, yeah.
They will run your credit card up. They'll steal your car. And what else are they going to do? All that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we live with the trappers and scammers for real.
I'm telling you, they hot ride cars with chargers now. You know it's real.
Man.
You know it's real.
Crazy, right? But yeah, that would be something I would suggest that you do. But not even just DJs, radio personalities. Like, I need one from you. I told you earlier I'm going to play you on my morning show. What I always like to do if I'm going to play an independent artist record, I like to do a little DJ drop, you know, have a drop first.
Yeah.
You know, hey, what's going on? This is Kevon checking in from the Columbus GA. You know, I'll tell you all the verbiage. Okay. We might even just do it tonight to knock it out while you're right here.
Hey, you know I'm down for it. You know I'm down for it.
So you said you've been doing this like on a professional level for about a year and a half now, right?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Okay. During that time, I know it's still a fairly short time, but you know, longer than some.
Yeah.
What would you say has been like the toughest thing that you've learned about this business, and maybe it's been a little bit of a challenge for you?
The toughest thing I would say is finding the right team, because like it's gonna be people who be like, yeah, that's a good idea, we could do this, yeah, but when the time comes, they're gonna have a reason why it couldn't go through.
I know that all too well.
Yeah, so you know, cause you can only do so much as one.
Facts.
But like if you get the right team, like it'll make things work a whole lot smoother. And I feel like that's another reason, like we was talking about as Columbus.
Yeah. Why
it's not as big as it should be. A lot of people are not working together.
Right.
As far as connections and putting out, like you said, linking with the DJs and the DJs supporting certain local artists, and you know, just giving them like a little time toward the end, like, oh, the club dying down, you get a quick little spin or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Once there's like 3 people left in there.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Nah, for real.
Know?
Listen, we gotta take it all as good. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it be like you said, 1,000 people in the club or it's 3 people. You know, I'm just saying the same thing with pulling up to a venue and performing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen artists, you know, talk about that they don't want to do some of the showcases because they think that there's not going to be anybody there, and I'm like if not for nothing, there's a couple good things you can get out of it. 1, you can network with that DJ that's there. 2, you can get your stage presence up, because a lot of these artists who think they dope really suck on stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's good practice. And 3, you can move around and just network and shake hands with a few people. You just never know who may be in the building that could help you.
That is true, because like you said, networking is really the biggest part of this game.
Absolutely, it is. Like, it's everything.
Yeah, like you can have the hardest song ever, but if you haven't network and find the right channels to push it out, it's not gonna do what it can do.
Absolutely. You're a smart young man. You know the game.
Yeah, I learned a little something this year and a half.
One thing that I always drop on people all the time, and I tell them to really keep this on the forefront, is that building relationships will put you in places that money cannot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, it seems so simple, but it's very deep, because think about a lot of the moves that you can make based upon the relationships you made with somebody, and you're not always having to break bread with them. They're doing it off the love because y'all build a relationship. You get what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Like my cameraman, he big on saying this. Face cards go a long way.
No, it is.
Face cards go a long way.
Super facts. There's some people out here, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me, that I will not have this conversation with just because of what they're on. I don't want that type of energy around me.
Yeah, that's true. That's the same thing with the music industry. Like some people, you just don't want that energy around you.
Absolutely.
Cause like everybody ain't trying to be, oh, I'm at the top. Oh man, I'm in jail now. Man, everybody ain't trying to do that route.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to the top and stay there.
Nah, for real. Absolutely. Let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up. There's so many dope artists out here that are either right at the point of breaking through, or they have broke through and then they get incarcerated. Free my guy Lucci, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Along with a lot of other ones, free the guys.
Every time I hear that Lucci, I get turned.
And I think it's personal for Big and I, because we've literally been there forever, like watched him come up and rise up, and all them plaques out there. Those are Lucci plaques, you know what I'm saying?
Hits out there,
facts. How do you feel about that, and what are you doing personally to make sure you don't wind up in that situation?
Like, I just feel like once you reach a certain level, you got to give certain things up.
Yes.
Because, like, just because you're there and you got the money, the people who are under you or the people who feel like, you left them behind, they don't care about your life like you will. Nobody gonna care about you like yourself.
100%.
And if you gotta think, like, I got family, I got kids, I got my mom, I got people I gotta take care of. And I can't do nothing crazy to jeopardize what I got going. Especially when I'm starting to get a wave. Everybody's starting to catch on, listen to me.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, they starting to recognize me. Now, at that point, they watching every move you do. 100%. They just waiting on that mistake.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, you have to be mindful of that. On other aspects too, for example, Pop Smoke.
Yep.
He messed around and made a mistake and showed, the
location.
Yeah, you got to be careful about that, because trust me, there are people out there, again, that's why I say I don't be here. Like, I don't like a lot of people up and through here. We got to worry about our safety, because it's very real.
Yeah, envy is real. Envy is real. Somebody see something you got and mad they ain't got it. Now they just hate you. They hate you because of what you got. Envy
is worse than someone hating on you. Because someone hating on you will just be like, oh, they just going to talk junk.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Yeah. Envy is dangerous.
Yeah, at that point, they want to do something to you.
Exactly, 100%. You understand.
Yeah.
You got to keep your head on the swivel, right?
At all times. At all times.
So let's talk about your music. I really want to get in depth and talk about the music for people who haven't had an opportunity to hear it, check it out. Take us back to when you first started releasing music on the digital platforms, right?
Okay.
Do you recall what your first single was that you put out?
My first single, hold on. Let me think. Let me think. I about to say, I did some SoundCloud stuff, but my first single I would probably have to say would be a song called "Birthday."
Okay.
And it get a party vibe.
It's a fun song.
Yeah, it get a party vibes. But at that time, I will say, I wasn't tuned in with all the master tracks. So,
Understood.
It's mixed though.
No,
it's
understood.
Mixed. But yeah, if you listen to it, it'll still give you that same. You be like, why he didn't master this? You know, this could actually be the one.
So maybe you should.
That's true. That's true. A lot of people been telling me.
Because honestly, a song like that is timeless. What does everybody have in common? We all have birthdays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in this room, everybody in the world, we all have birthdays, right?
Yeah, we all do.
I turn up every year for mine. I don't care how old I get. We turn it up. You know what I'm saying? So I think a song like that is timeless. You know what I'm saying? Think about the night Drea, had everybody sing happy birthday, and then she immediately followed up by playing 2 birthday songs.
That is true. That's something everybody can relate to, too.
Go on, get that thing mastered.
Hey, you got me thinking. You got the bug in my head now. You got the bug.
Yeah.
I'm be thinking about it all day now.
Absolutely, because you have to think about some of the songs in different ways you could market them. And to me, a birthday song speaks. There's birthdays every single day of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just your birthday. There's birthdays going on every day.
Yeah. Somebody probably celebrating theirs right now.
Right this very second. Let's make it an anthem.
Yeah. Might as well.
Have you put any like EPs or anything out, or you just been focusing on putting singles out?
I put 2 EPs out.
Okay.
My first one was Welcome to Monopoly.
Okay.
And that was the one that had the single Birthday on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one right there really did some nice numbers, so I can't complain on that one right there.
What's that name mean? What Monopoly? What is that?
It was just Monopoly, but keep on.
Oh!
So I took the M out of it, put a V.
Light bulb just went on. No, that's really dope. I like it because it's going to get people to ask you, what does that mean? It's going to intrigue people. So how did that project do?
It's still doing pretty good.
Okay.
As people got gonna listen to my single I got now, Trap All Day, they still go click on Birthday.
Yeah.
Then I got a song called I can't say what it's called, but it's called F With Me. Yeah.
My guy. He understood the assignment. That is dope. So it sounds like you really make music for a little bit for everybody.
Yeah. That's one thing about me. I can't stand listen to people with just one sound. Like
me either.
It gets old after a while. Like, come on, we want to hear something like a little different.
Absolutely. Even within a song, not just like in a project, like any song you create, I think about every 4 bars you need to switch up your flow.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
You know,
I definitely agree with that.
Because you think about a lot of the artists out there, that's what they're doing. Like they harmonize a little bit, then they might speed it up, slow it down.
You got to be versatile.
Yeah, absolutely, most definitely. So who are you working with now that's mixing your music for you?
Right now I'm working with How About Studios.
Okay.
My producer is Pressure.
Okay.
And the engineer is RGP.
Got you.
And I just want to say big shouts out to the How About Studios and my boy RGP. Right now he got a single out with FS Rudy, and make sure y'all go check that out.
Y'all be in there hotboxing?
You know it. You know it. About to break a sweat.
Nah, for real. The whole studio vibe.
Always.
So talk to us about that. I'm always interested to know what are maybe 1 or 2 your must-haves when you're in the studio. Some people just want some water. Some people might want some M&Ms. I don't know. What do you need when you in that studio working to catch a vibe?
When I'm in the studio, all I need is a lighter and some good gas. That's all I need.
I know that's right.
That's all I need.
Be like Cheech and Chong in that thing.
Yep. Once I get in that zone, it's just something about it. Yeah, I get in stage mode then.
Absolutely.
I be about ready to go on the stage. I'm performing in the booth.
Catching a vibe. Like, I really think that the way we think is just different when we're like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever attempted to record music being like...
I dibbled and dabbled in it a little bit. It's something like I want to continue to try to do.
Yeah.
So, cause as far as finance-wise, it'll save a whole lot of money.
No, for real. Absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely. So that's something I definitely want to do. And plus, my son, like I said, he 8 and he's big into producing and he making beats and listening to beats. Yeah, so that's something I do want to get into.
Right, because you don't want to be doing that all in his face if you start working with him and he's a child.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. Absolutely. It's like anything else. There's a time and a place for it. You know what I'm saying? You understand.
I might let it get about 13. Probably he can start playing around with it.
Yeah.
Taking little classes or something.
That is dope. I like that you're going to support that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Any way to make money, you got to support your kids. Any way they make money.
Right.
That's less I got again.
Absolutely. Is he into playing sports or anything?
Yeah, like I say, he's a huge LeBron fan.
Oh,
he's a huge LeBron fan. And I was about to say he's been talking about he want to take boxing classes over the summer. So
let him.
I say I might as y'all. I'm gonna let him.
Let him. I'm telling you, you got to get them kids involved with stuff like that.
keep them out of trouble, out the streets.
Yeah.
I would say, especially in Columbus. I
Yeah.
would say, it ain't much to do there.
Yeah.
So anything just to keep his mind moving.
Yeah. Absolutely. It keeps them sharp too.
Yeah.
It teaches them how to be a team player.
Yeah.
I had my son, and you name it, and he did it.
I was about to say, because when my son first started playing basketball, he did not want to share. Like, it was I and team every day.
Yeah. Yeah. That just showed you he loved it so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is dope, man. Does your family support your music?
Yeah, they do. They do. My thing about the family, like, what I told my mama, like, rapping was what I want to do. I was like, she gonna be like, what?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But yeah, surprisingly, it wasn't nothing crazy. They were like, oh, you wasting your time, and it was pretty much on some, oh, you want to start rapping? Let us hear you rap right now. I was like,
it don't work like that.
I know y'all can't just put me on the spot like that.
It's kind of different as a rapper. Like if someone says they can sing, you can easily say, well, sing something for me real quick, and they gonna do it. But rapping, it's like it's different because not everybody freestyles.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. It's a big difference from like making a song and freestyling.
Yeah.
And really and truly, I feel like the consumption, like how people take the word freestyle is gone over with now. Like now it's just like they say freestyle, they want you to just like do something right on the spot.
Yeah.
Something real quick. But like freestyling really is just like rapping about anything.
Yeah.
Just, like it ain't got to really be on the spot. You just rapping about anything. It ain't got no subject to it.
Right, absolutely. If it rhymes and keep going.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. It's like growing up.
Yeah.
Reading Dr. Seuss. Just making it rhyme.
Exactly. Absolutely. So is all your family in the Columbus area?
No, like I say, actually I'm from the 229 area.
So they're still out there in 229.
Yeah. Big shouts out to the 229.
Okay.
Big shouts out to the 229.
What took you to Columbus?
Actually, that was my last duty station.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
So the military took you there.
Yeah, and when I was like there, I was like, you know what? It ain't too close to the 229, but as far enough, I ain't got to worry about people coming to see me. Then I still know some people because, a few people I went to school with, they live down there. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna kick it in Columbus.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Fort Benning, right?
Yeah, it's Fort Benning.
Yeah, I mean it's nice out there.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it's like it's ducked off a little bit, but you can still get to the surround. You got Phoenix City right there. Not that that's big, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you can move around.
Yeah, you got somewhere to go. It ain't completely boring.
Yeah.
After about a week though, you didn't be like, oh no, now.
Most definitely. I guess you got that. That's where music comes into play because that keeps you busy and occupied.
Definitely keep me out of trouble too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of trouble.
So if you weren't doing music, is there another passion that you have?
As far as like that, like. Nah, I can't even really say right now. Like, like I was big, like when I was in the military, I was big into like sports and like doing I actually went to school for kinesiology, which is the study of the human body.
Wow.
Yeah, so as far as I want to do something in regards to sports.
Wow.
Because I played a lot of sports growing up.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do that. Then I was like, while I was in school, actually, while I was in Columbus State, that was when I was like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing else. I might as well start rapping too.
Yeah.
I was like, it might catch while I'm in school. Might as well.
100%. So did you follow through with school all the way?
Yeah, I'm still going.
Are you still going now?
Yeah, I'm still going.
Dope. So how do you balance everything? You're a father. You go to school. You got music. How do you balance everything?
If you want it, you got to. You ain't got no choice. If you want it, you got to think. I got energy, so I can work now. When I'm like 65, I ain't going to have that energy. I ain't going to want to work.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get you all the energy I got now. I'm going to get myself set up. And when I'm reach my older age, hopefully I can chill a little bit.
100%. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Let the money work for me.
There you go. You work as hard as you can while you're younger. That way you can, reap the benefits of that and actually, like you said, chill out because that way you can retire on time.
Yeah.
Or even a little early if possible.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to be 80 years old and still having to work and go bag groceries at Publix because, they ain't got enough money to pay the bills. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say then, like, you got to worry about, like, when something happen to you, what about the people you love?
Absolutely.
Everything that's yours now is their debt.
Yeah.
You know, somebody got to
facts.
pay it.
Absolutely right.
I say the bank want their money.
All my artists out there, please get life insurance. No, we don't want you on life support. Get life insurance so we don't have to put you on life support. No, because a lot of people don't have life insurance.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be no damn $1 million policy. Stop tripping.
Just something.
Even if it's like 50 grand, something to take the burden off your loved ones when you pass away. That's a whole nother subject, but I'm just glad that you brought it up because a lot of these artists don't have a plan.
Yeah. I was about to say, that's why you see so many GoFundMes. Like, you know,
right.
Nobody, they didn't have a plan.
That
like, you got to
part.
expect the unexpected at all times.
Listen, look at COVID.
Yeah.
Super unexpected, and a lot of people died. So speaking of that, during COVID, what were some, you were in the military still at that time?
Actually, I was just getting out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just getting out. Luckily, I did because they was trying to make everybody get the shot, you know.
Nah, for real. We ain't getting jabbed. Yeah. No jabs over here, buddy.
I don't need that. Y'all can keep it. So I got out just in time.
Yeah. So I know you got your guy with you tonight. He does videos, photos. Has he shot videos for you?
Yeah, he actually shot my video for Trap All Day.
Shout him out. What's his name?
Big shouts out to Smooth with the camera. You already know. With my cameraman out here. He doing his thing. He did a couple of shoots for the red carpet. And, you know, he's really the guy that's been teaching me, like, the correct lanes. Like, just don't got doggone work with anybody. Because everybody, you know, all business ain't good business, pretty much.
Preaching.
Yeah. He put me on game. He put me on a lot of game, and he talked to me a lot about like networking. He told me like, as far as the whole industry, like that's a major part. Yeah. Cause like before that, you know, like I knew networking was a part of the game, but you know, I didn't think it was like, you know, like by 60% of it
or more than
probably
that.
Probably more than that. Like for real, like but. Yeah, he really put me on game. I most definitely say that.
That's a blessing, man, because it's not too many people who want to instill wisdom in you just because, you know, they don't want to take the time to like groom you or to do artist development. A lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So when you got someone like him in your corner, not only is he teaching you the ropes per se, but he also is capturing everything for you. That's so important. You have to document everything you do because if you don't document it, it didn't happen.
Yeah. I about to say, and everybody want to see what they artists up to.
Facts.
I about to say, this ain't the dinosaur ages no more.
Right. You can run and tell them, guess what I did? But if they don't see it, it's like, it don't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, did you do it? Or you just said you did it. Now, ain't nobody, there's no proof. No proof at all.
Absolutely. Facts. So what you got coming up, man? Like, I know you said you put out a couple EPs. Any more in the works? You know, what can we anticipate?
Right now, I'm probably just going to focus on, like, more singles.
Yeah.
And I definitely got, like, some more great music in the works. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out, like, what I want to, like, what's the next step? Like based off of Trap All Day and everybody who's listening in my fan base, like, which, like, song should I drop next that best, like, fits the scheme of what I'm trying to do?
Have you thought about maybe doing a listening party?
Yeah, that did cross my mind.
Yeah.
That did cross my mind.
That's a great way to get the closest people to you, around you, and in one spot, and let them listen to the songs and let them decide. If the people that you know that's going to give it to you real.
Yeah, the real. Yeah, because, you know, we don't need no yes mans right here.
Facts. Absolutely. Pre-pandemic, I was doing a lot of listening parties. I did Moneybagg Yo's listening party before he was who he is now. We did Lucci's. Like, we did so many of them, and because they understood that's what they needed to do. Not only did it allow some of their fans to come check them out, but it helped them decide what music needs to come out next. So I definitely encourage that.
Okay, and I definitely want to say thank you for that information right there.
100%. I'm all about dropping them gems.
Yeah. And I ain't trying to give you nothing but that pressure right now.
Nah, for real. Exactly. You know, that pressure makes diamonds, right?
Yep.
Straight like that. Facts, man. Anything else you got in the works coming up that you want to let people know about?
Right now, I just want to say, like, make sure y'all go check out that Trap All Day right now on YouTube. You know, go ahead, run that up. It's a nice club banger. You'll be turned up to it.
Yeah.
Now, trust me when I say this, and just know in the summer I will have a single out for everybody to listen to, and it will be another banger.
Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Can't wait to hear it.
Most definitely. I won't disappoint. Most definitely.
And make sure every song you put out, and you may already be doing this, make sure that you got a clean version for all of them.
You most yeah. And make sure tell Bigger Ranking it'll be out by the time his party comes, so I can go and turn it up.
Go on, turn it up.
Yeah, with something else.
So yeah, the exact date is gonna be August 17th. Just so you know, I haven't even put it out there yet. I think you're probably one of the first people besides him to know what date I booked. So August 17th. You know what I'm saying?
Early notice.
Yeah, straight like that. Tell everybody where to follow you.
Hey, make sure y'all go follow me on IG, TikTok, Facebook is the real _ Kevon. That's DAREAL_Kevon.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Gotta keep it simple. It's the same for everything, so y'all can find me. I ain't one of them artists y'all gotta search for. I'm here.
I know that's right. That's him. He here.
You already know it.
Who you want to give a shout out to?
First, I just want to give a shout out to my mom, my son. I want to give a shout out to my girl. Just give a shout out to my boy Bam right there.
Hey,
Young Trout Nation Bam.
You talking about the guy with the cool hair?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, well, his hair fly.
But my boy got some major pressure on the way too.
Okay.
My boy got,
so we got to get him back here too.
Yeah, most definitely.
For sure.
Most definitely. And I want to give a shout out to Smooth, because my boy do the best camera around here now. I'm just saying now.
I'm gonna check him out.
Y'all gotta come show me something. My boy do some good work. And like I say, I want to give a shout out to Hotspot Studio, because everything started with the producer and the engineer, the ones behind the scenes.
Thanks.
I can't do it without them.
That's straight like that, man. Shout out to yourself too.
Oh, most definitely. And I can't forget you, Tampa, for having me.
Oh man, it's all love.
Industries.
You dig. Industry's most wanted. That leads into my next question, my very last question, and the most important question.
Okay.
You live right here on Industry's Most Wanted, right?
Most definitely.
What makes Kevon the Industry's Most Wanted?
The thing that made Kevon the Industry's Most Wanted is Kevon ain't one of these artists who trying to bandwagon. I'm coming with my own sound. And when you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, this the wave. This the new wave here. This the new wave. Because, like based on all the music I listen to, you get a little of the north and the south out of it.
Yeah.
I
love it. I love the fact that you're changing the narrative with that.
Yeah.
Because too many people are scared to step out and, do what they really want to do. So shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, you can't be scared with your ideas.
Facts, man. Absolutely. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you here.
Most definitely. Tampa, it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, you already know. We up out of here, y'all.
Kinda like bar race straight to the top, and that really my target. Ain't fucking no meat, them it smell like I farted. I'm paranoid, I proceed with caution. Keep a so I'm gon' off. Got the when I think